Or another method, alternatively, we can have this. If we want to converting kilometers per hour to meters per second, we simply look at this. We have kilometers, these are meters. When converting kilometers into meters, we multiply by 1,000. So we are going to have 1,000, and then we know that 600 seconds make an hour, so we divide by 3,600. So we multiply the value, by 1,000 all over 3,600. And this one can be written in a simpler form, that is 1,000 over 3,600. We can write it in a simpler form, whereby we have 1,000 divided by 3,600. We have this 5, this is 18. So we multiply the value by the value given, that is the value given, by 5 over 18. So to convert kilometers per hour to meters per second, you can multiply the value given by 5 over 18. Like the example that we had, that is converting the kilometers per hour, that was 18 kilometers per hour to meters per second. We just come and say therefore 18 multiplied by 5 over 18, and we end up getting 5 meters per second. The same way, the same answer that we got with the other method. Again, now converting meters per second to kilometers per hour. Again, we can ask ourselves, when we are converting meters to kilometers, we come and divide by 1,000. And then we know that 3,600 seconds make 1 hour. So we can also therefore multiply. If we want to convert from meters per second to kilometers per hour, we multiply the value given by 3,600 all over 1,000. Or this value is an equivalent of, if you divide this, it is an equivalent of the reciprocal of 5 over 18, which is 18 over 5. This is 18 over 5 is simpler way of writing that 600 all over 1,000. And therefore, again, if we consider the other example that we had, of converting meters per second to kilometers per hour, we had 30 meters per second to kilometers per hour. So we simply need to take 30, we multiply by the 18 all over 5. And we end up getting 30 times 18 over 5 by 5, 1 by 5, 6. 6 times 18, you get 108 kilometers per hour. So those are two different methods of converting kilometers per hour into meters per second and vice versa. So you can choose which one best fits you. I want to give you the last example in this, that is for the calculations involving the terms that I've already defined. That was the distance, the displacement, and also the speed. So I want us to do another example, example 2, whereby we are told calculate the distance in meters, covered by a body moving with a uniform speed of 180 kilometers per hour in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds. So I want us to do that question. Calculate the distance in meters covered by a body moving with a uniform speed of 180 kilometers per hour in 30 seconds. So we first need to analyze the values given, the quantities given, and the one that is in question. So we have the distance. We are told to calculate the distance. So what is in question is the distance, and we want the distance in meters. By a body moving with a uniform speed, we already have the speed, and the speed is 180 kilometers per hour. Then we have the time. The time taken for this is 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And we know very well from the definition of speed, we can simply come and say speed is distance covered per unit time. So we have distance all over the time taken. And therefore from this, we can make distance the subject of the formula, whereby we just need to come and cross multiply. So we are going to have distance times 1 because this speed is over 1. So we are going to have therefore distance, a number times or a value times 1 is equal to the same value. So we have distance will be equal therefore to speed multiplied by time. Speed multiplied by time, and therefore we'll have our distance. We'll have our distance, therefore distance will be equal to speed. Our speed is 180 kilometers per hour and our time is 30 seconds. And we are going to give our answer in meters. And if you look at this, here we have hours and we have seconds. So we need to change, and here we have kilometers. So for us to get our answer in meters, we need to convert to express, we need to express the 180 kilometers per hour to meters per second. We can use any of the two methods. So we can just say 180 kilometers per hour. So these 180 kilometers is an equivalent of 180 times 1,000. These are meters. And then we convert the hours into seconds. So we have per 3,600 seconds. And therefore we'll have 180,000 meters. We divide by 3,600 seconds. And we end up getting 18,000. We are dividing by 3,600. We end up getting 5. We get 5 meters per second. We have the 5 meters per second. That is 180,000. Sorry, it is 180,000. So this will be 50 meters per second. Then we continue and calculate the distance. Therefore, the distance will be equal to speed, which is 50 meters per second. We multiply by the time, which is 30 seconds. So we have 50 meters per second simply means divide by seconds. We multiply by 30 seconds. So the seconds will cancel. So we are going to have 5 times 3, which is 15. Then we add the 2 zeros. So we get 1,500 meters. And therefore, this will be the distance covered in meters by a body moving with a uniform speed of 180 kilometers per hour and in 30 seconds. That will give us the distance. So that's the distance. Now I'd like to give you an exercise that ensure that you do it to make sure that you have understood what we've covered today. So question number 1A, we have express 216 kilometers per hour in meters per second. B, 1.8 times 10 power 5 kilometers per hour in meters per second. Express the following in meters per second. A, 216 kilometers per hour. B, 1.8 times 10 power 5 kilometers per hour. Then number 2, express each of the following in kilometers per hour. A, 60 meters per second. B, 3 times 10 power 8 meters per second. Question number 3. A car on a straight road moves with a speed of 108 kilometers per hour for 30 minutes, then climbs an escarpment with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour for another 30 minutes. Determine the average speed of the car in meters per second. And lastly, the last question. A body covers a distance of 10 meters in 4 seconds. It rests for 10 seconds and finally covers a distance of 90 meters in 6 seconds. Calculate its average speed. So ensure that you are done with that work. Thank you for being a good student. Let's meet next time.